Hello students. So again I'm here with you with the same chapter 5 Princess September, and today I will talk about from where I stopped in the last class. In the last class, when the Princess September, she put, with the advice of her 8 sisters, she put that little bird into the cage, and the little bird, he did not know what she would do, no. And the little bird, finally he found that she put him into the cage, and he thought that it was just a joke, and he asked, what is the joke, what is the joke that you are doing right now? He could not understood this. And the Princess September, she replied, there is no joke. There is no joke. But some of Mama's cat are prowling about tonight, and I think you are much safer here in there. And this is not a joke. And she put little princess there in the cage. That night, uh, the some of the cats, Mama's cats, they are prowling. They were there tonight. They might come, so for his safety, she put him into the cage. That what she told the little bird. Then the little bird said, if it is like this, then I don't mind it. I will stay here for one night, so long as you let me out in the morning. So he just said that you should let me free. While in the morning, he said to the what? Princess September. Then he ate a very good supper that night. Okay, then he began to sing. But in the middle of his song, he stopped. He stopped there while he ate everything. Okay, supper, no, that dinner also he ate, and he sang for the Princess September. But in the middle of the song, he stopped, and he said to him, to the Princess September, that he did not know what is the matter with him, that he did not feel like singing, that night. He did not feel like singing that night. And Princess September said, it's okay, you can go to and sleep. If you don't want to sleep, or sorry, if you don't want to or if you don't feel to sing, then you can go and sleep. Then so he put his head under his wings. He put his head under his wings, and in a minute he was asleep. Princess September also, she went to sleep too. Then at the dawn, in the morning, she was awakened by the little bird calling. The little bird, that bird called her at the top of his voice, shouting at her. No, so what? The little bird, he said, wake up, wake up, wake up, he said. Then open the door of this cage and let me out. Open this. I want to have a good fly while the dew is still on the ground. He wants to see the dew which was still on the ground. So this is what he said to the Princess September, and he want that the Princess September should let him free out of the cage. Now you are much better off where you are, said the princess. Princess said that where you are, you must be there. It is for you. No, it is better for you. She said to the princess, the little bird. But here again, he said that she should let him out. She should let him out. Let me out, let me out. He was keep on saying this. Let me out, said a little bird. And he tried to slip through the bird of the catch, but of course couldn't. He tried to come out of that, but he slipped through the bars, and he what again he tried to beat against the door, but of course he couldn't open it. No, he tried to open that door, but he couldn't. Then the eight princes came in and looked at him. They told September she was very wise. They told everyone, the eight sisters, they told the Princess September that she was very wise, that she, what to take their advice. They said he would soon get used to the cage, and in a few days would quite forget he had ever been free. The little bird said nothing at all while they were there, but as soon as they were gone, he began to cry again. Let me, let me out. So the Princess September, she was just listening what the sisters they were saying. If Princess September will be very firm in her decisions, no, then he would use that cage, and it will become a habit, and he will forget that he had ever been free. And while whatever they were saying there to Princess September, the little bird was quiet that moment, and he said nothing. But as soon as they were gone, he began to cry. Let me free out of this cage. Don't be such an old silly, said September. You don't be such an old silly, don't be silly that I am not going to send you or leave you from the cage. I will put you in the cage because I am so fond of you. I know what's good for you much better than you do yourself. Sing me a little song and I'll give you a piece of sugar. So she said that I put you there because I am so much fond of you, because I know what is much better for you. She said that she knows better than him, and she again said that she was asking that he should sing for him, and afterwards she will give him a piece of sugar. But the little bird, he stood in the corner of the cage, and he was just looking at the blue sky and never sang a note. He never sang a note. So what's the good of sulking? Said the September. Why don't you sing and forget your troubles? What is happening? No, why you are just sulking? Means like something very strict, or something someone who is very sad, so they call the sulking. Why you are so sad? Why you are so doing this? So you should forget your all troubles and just sing it how you were singing. She said that, but he replied that, how can I sing? Answered the bird. I want to see the beautiful, the trees, the lake, and the green rice growing in the fields. If I could not see all these things, then I can't sing. I will take you out every day, she said again. I will take you out every day in the same cage. It is not that she should let him free, but she should take that cage outside every day and he could see. But he said that it is not the same thing, said the little bird. The rice fields and the lake and the willow trees look quite different when you see them through the bars of a cage. So the bird wouldn't sing a song and he wouldn't eat a thing. The princess was a little anxious at this and asked her sisters what they thought about it. Then the little bird, he replied that it was not good, if you are inside the cage, then the beautiful things that we can see from the outside, it is not the same. It look quite different when we see them through the bars of a cage. He said this to Princess September, and the bird wouldn't sing a song also, and he wouldn't eat anything because he was very sad, and if he would not sing then he would die. The Princess September was at this time, now he was little anxious, nervous and worried also. He was nervous and worried. So what she did, she asked her sisters what they thought about it. She asked her sisters what they thought about it. My dear students, today I stop here, and we will see in the next class what suggestion, no, what advice her sisters they would give. They will give Princess September for her problems she was facing this, no. So whether she will let this bird free from the cage, or she will let him remain there. So we will see this part in the next class. Today, my dear students, I stopped here. We will see in the next class. Thank you very much.